The whole purpose of fasting is to encourage the production of ketones. So we're consuming things like bone broth, we're consuming exogenous ketones, we're supporting what we want the body to do during that fasting period, but also making sure we're replenishing any minerals that we might lose. We're making sure that we're staying hydrated. So when we say hydration, most people think just water, and we know that we need to be replenishing our electrolytes and our mineral source. And electrolytes and minerals work in almost every reaction and function in the body. So oftentimes if somebody engages in a fast or they do a really extensive workout, they might be fatigued, they might feel a headache, tired, some digestive changes. That's usually a sign of a low mineral or low nutrient status, so we want to replenish those minerals. Some people might experience things like muscle cramping. It's a sign that you need your electrolytes. So you want to drink water, but you need those minerals like sodium and chloride, potassium back in your body as well to optimize every function. Bone broth is key during your fast. And then I like to pair it with the mitoplex, which are electrolytes, just to get a few more of those electrolytes in case somebody starts to experience those headaches or anything like that might sometimes happen when you're fasting. So we want to encourage our body to engage in a process like autophagy, which is clearing out dead cells. We want our body to engage in that the way we're naturally supposed to do, but unfortunately lifestyle sort of stop us from doing that. So that's the first thing. It's just those underlying principles and looking at autophagy and how it impacts our insulin levels, our cells, longevity. So it's not just for fat loss, it's also to optimize our systemic functions, the body's inflammation and inflammatory process. We want to optimize all of those functions. And we now know that fasting can actually reset the metabolism. So people get really concerned that fasting is going to tank the metabolism, increase food cravings. And what we're finding is that that's not true. When you engage in a fast, people will always say, well, you're just going to binge afterwards. You've been fasting, you're going to binge later. And the effects of that fast will actually stay for a few days after you terminate that period of fasting. And we find that you're not actually re-engaging or binging. There's still a 30% reduction in caloric intake after that fast. A lot of research has said that they suspect the benefits of fasting are due to the body's ketone production. Anytime we go through periods where the metabolism has slowed down, and when we say the word metabolism, it's really your body's energy production. There are so many different systems involved in your body's metabolic function. So when we reboot our metabolism, we're sort of resetting all of those processes that happen internally that contribute to our metabolic state. So when we reset it, we're optimizing the functions in our body and all those different systems that lead to optimal metabolic function. Keto adapted means that your body has become adept at using your ketones as a fuel source. So some people might make ketones, but right now our bodies are so used to using glucose as its primary source of fuel, we have to teach our body how to use those ketone bodies again. So for some people that can take a longer period of time. It can take 4 weeks, even 6 weeks for you to become truly keto adapted, where your body starts to use fat as its primary fuel source.